Okay, Super Mario World Central, this is Final Theory here, presenting you with my C3 submission. I have never participated in a C3, and so I figured, hey, you know what? I gotta do something, right? I have to do something, right? So vote for me! Hopefully at least somebody will vote for me. Anyway. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be giving you a preview of my hack, Super Mario World Logic. I have a thread in the Make a Hack section, and I've been working on this hack for a couple years, and I've pretty much designed the whole thing. Like, I've pretty much, it's 90-something% already designed, and my biggest thing that I have to work on now is getting acquainted with Lunar Magic and figuring out how to actually build everything with the actual ROM. Because currently, right now, this game, I've designed all the levels, but I've just used a generic Super Mario World ROM. I mean, that's what we all use, but I'm just using the ROM and making the levels out of the existing levels, and I've pretty much been doing it just to make my levels work, to figure out how to design all of the levels. But now what I have to do is actually, create the overworld, create all the levels in the particular order that I want to present them in, do all the little ASM hacks to make everything work the way I want to, and I have to make it for real now. Because this ROM I was just using as basically just practice to get the ideas down. So the only thing really stopping me is just cracking open Lunar Magic and actually figuring out how to use everything in it. Because while I'm pretty good at editing levels, that's just one aspect of hacking. There's so many other aspects of using this program, and I haven't mastered them all yet. So what I'm going to do right now is show you just a little sneak peek of some of the levels, because I've never released any video or footage of the levels, just screenshots. And so I'm going to be showing you basically what the game is going to be like when it gets completed. Okay, so here's one of the levels that I'm going to show you. Okay, on this level, so basically, the way these levels work is you have to do some type of objective, whether it's a kind of like a mini game or some type of puzzle. And what you have to do is you have to basically complete the objective within the level and beat the level. And once you've beaten the level, you can move on to more levels. I mean, that's pretty much how any game works. But there's a couple things that are different about my hack versus the regular Super Mario World game. In my hack, you always start out as Small Mario, okay? And no items or coins are really transferable from one level to another. Basically, everything takes place in each own level, and nothing can be used from one level and another level. And each level is kind of like its own its own thing, okay? You have different objectives in every level, and the levels are not, I guess the levels are independent of other levels, so to speak. Okay, so on this level, even though I don't have it listed, those little cloud graphics, those are just placeholders for custom blocks that are going to have a number on it. And the number is going to basically read, like in this case, it's going to read 5, okay? And what that means is you need 5 coins in order to get through the blocks in order to get to the goalpost. Right now, the goalpost is just a smashed a Rex, but don't worry about that. It'll be fixed later. Okay, so if you were playing this game, you'd probably say, okay, I need to become Big Mario somehow. Okay, I need to get these coins. Okay, so after walking around, eventually you find the mushroom. Okay, so you're like, all right, I need 5 coins to beat this level. All right, here we go. 1, all right, 2, Alright, I'm getting these coins. Alright, I'm getting these coins. Alright, let's get this one down here. And so... and so the idea here is that you have to watch each little, I guess, little pit to see how deep it goes, because if the pit is too deep, then you can't get out. Okay, of course there's that thing where you can jump off of a wall, if you're on the right frame or whatever. But this game is intended to be played on a real Super Nintendo or without somebody using save states or tools. And so you have to just think carefully before you do anything. And so this was the main trap here. Oh yeah, by the way, there's some spoilers in this video release, but hopefully the spoilers, they're not that big. Okay, so let's redo this. Okay, let's not fall for the trap this time. Okay, there's 1 coin, 2 coins, 3 coins, 4 coins, and here we go. We're gonna get 5 coins. Once you get 5 coins, you're able to pass through these special blocks. Right now, they're not special blocks, but you get my point. And then you're able to complete the level. And that's how a lot of levels are. You're collecting a certain amount of coins to basically complete the level. So let's look at another level. This is a level called Pokey's Revenge, and a lot of time and care has gone into the designing phase of this game. I know I don't really have, a whole lot to show in terms of a demo right now, but I have sat down for like a year or something and have carefully designed these levels. And I think that good level design will go a long way, and hopefully that will be one of the shining aspects of this hack, is the level design. So I've taken a lot of time into designing my levels, and I've taken a lot of time even into naming the levels, okay? It took me like weeks just to come up with some of these names. So this is truly a game out of just pure passion, and it's my first Super Mario World hack, and so I'm just really happy and excited about it, and I gotta get motivated and finish this thing. Okay, so this is called Pokey's Revenge. Okay, oh yeah, and by the way, you're not supposed to carry on. You're not supposed to carry the whatevers. Yeah, and now I'm dead. Anyway, also, in my hack, I don't think I'm ever going to have it where Mario runs out of lives. You just can't die. Okay, I mean, you can die in each level, but you can't die, like, you're never going to see a game over screen. Because what's the point of a game over if all you have to do is press start and continue again, It's not an arcade. Okay, here we go. Okay, so alright, I'm supposed to collect all the coins in this level, right? Alright, let me get all the coins. Uh-oh. I think Pokey's getting his revenge on me. And you can't even see it. There we go. So yeah, so that's Pokey's revenge. Basically, the trap is to put a bunch of coins down at the bottom row in order to try to get people to be tempted to go down there and have the Pokies basically fall on you, and then you're stuck. So yeah, so this is Pokey's Revenge, and basically you just have to manipulate the Pokies in such a way to where you can get all the coins. Now look at this, even if you jump down, and if you're not quick enough, the Pokies will still get you. So let's do it one more time, and let's do it right. So here we go. Alright, come on, Pokey. So yeah, Pokey has finally had it with Mario, and he has said, you know what, you're not going to squash me or eat me anymore. I'm going to get you. It's payback. This is Pokey's Payback. That should be the name of the level. Pokey's Payback. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. So anyway, so you get the gist of this level, right? And for some reason I'm frozen. I froze the game somehow. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, iTunes. Okay, so there was Pokey's Revenge. And let's go and do some other levels. I think this is a good level to do. Okay, so the name of this one is basically you're trying to get 3 coins in order to get to the goal, which is up here. In some of these levels, I just replace the goal with a skull block. These are just dummy blocks to tell me where to put the real blocks when I actually make it. So let's see if we can get this. So we have to wait for the fish to jump up, and we have to get all the coins. Oh, look at that. Oh, we only had 2 coins. And see, if you don't get all of the coins, it's really hard to jump. Actually, you can't jump back up if you don't get all of the coins. So basically, that's the challenge. This is kind of like, oh, darn it. That's the challenge of that one. Is that you have to get the coins and push the block at just the right time and just the right place to get all of them. And so it's kind of like a mini game and a puzzle. You have to figure it out. You have to figure out where am I going to put these. Oh, look at that. There we go. And so you would jump up here, you'd go through the blocks, and you would reach the goal post. So yeah, and I've had a lot of fun designing and playing this hack. And I really just can't wait to get this done so other people can have fun while playing it too. It's a pretty cool hack. I've played other puzzle hacks, but the thing about other hacks that my thing is that I've played other hacks, but the puzzles that you have to solve them are so difficult that they require some crazy glitch, or they require some type of tool assisting, or they require a bunch of save states. And so what I'm trying to do in this hack is that I'm trying to make a hack where you don't need tools, you don't need save states. You could do all of these puzzles, all of these little mini games, you could play all of these levels on a real Super Nintendo and actually beat them while playing on a real Super Nintendo. And I've beaten every level that I've made, I've been able to beat. If I can beat these levels, I'm pretty sure other people can beat them. And so what I'm trying to accomplish with my hack is that my hack is it's a fair game, and that's something that I'd like to see more of in terms of hacks, because I've seen a lot of hacks where it's not even reasonable. Like it's not reasonable to beat the game unless you have a million save states or unless you're using tools. And I mean, that's okay and that's fun sometimes, but I want to make a hack that you can actually plug it into your actual Super Nintendo and you can actually beat it on a real Super Nintendo. And so that was my goal. And I think I got it. I think I got it because I can beat all of these levels without save states myself. If I can do it, anybody else can do it. And so that's what I think is special about my hack, is that it is fair to the player. It offers a challenge, but at the same time, it is fair. Okay, so here's another little level. And on this level, you have to get 4 coins in order to beat the level. So the way you're going to get 4 coins is you're going to convert all of the enemies into coins by using this P-switch. Now, here's the thing. These piranha plants are they're sensitive to where Mario is located. So they won't come out if Mario is located close to them. The challenge is, you have to get all 4 piranha plants to come out at the exact same time and hit the P-switch to collect all the coins, because you need 4 coins to beat the level. So let's see if I can do that. Alright. Okay, so here we go. This is me doing this in real time. Okay, so jump around, get all these guys to come out. Come on. Oh, and there we go. I can't even believe I got it first try. And that's how you beat that level. Earlier I was playing this and it took me like 5 minutes to do it. So this is one of those levels where sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. It just depends on how everything works out. Okay, so there was a level. And let's see, what else? I have a list of levels right here. Here we go. Here's a level that I had a lot of fun designing for. Oops, time is up.